Welcome to the bonfire. Doop -de doop -de doop. Got a nice roaring flame for everybody to look at while I munch on some chips and answer some questions if anybody has any. I got a bunch of firewood. See how long we keep this thing going, huh? Maybe a couple hours? I don't know. We'll see. Let me log in with my other device so I can see your comments. Random, what's going on, my son? My child, well, how are you today, my child? I know you can't really see me that great, but I wanted you to be able to see the bonfire too. Got some chips and salsa. Robert's over there with a bone, chewing on it. It's a little chilly outside. I've got a jacket in case it gets cold, but I have a roaring fire. I shouldn't be cold, right? Well, you know. What's the meaning of life? I don't know. You live, you reproduce, and then you die. Can you hear the crunch, Terry? Nom, nom. Not really spicy salsa. Kind of mild. I'll start sweating if I eat stuff really spicy. So. Oh, damn chips. The good chips, man. You act like you never eat chips before, Terry. Or are you above eating chips? Or you just don't like the sound of me chewing on them? Thanks. I'm collecting all these tree limbs, keep falling down. Branches and things like that from the storms and whatnot. Breaking them apart. Here we go. I got a whole stack of wood over there. Yeah, more than enough firewood to keep it going for quite a while, if I wanted to. That's my question, Random. I don't know. Why do they call them apartments when they're so close together? And why do you drive on a parkway and park on a driveway? Brianna. Hello, my dear. How are you this evening? How is the weather in California? It is very relaxing. The birds are chirping a little bit, about to go to bed themselves. That's cool, JT. Of course, hang out for a little bit. We're just gonna kind of just shoot in the breeze, you know, hanging around the fire. Good, good, Brianna. I haven't visited your channel recently. I apologize. Normally I leave some comments for you, things like that, but I haven't. Been kind of, I've been on vacation this week and just kind of been doing my own thing. You know. I beat you to it, Terry. Have a good one, JT. We'll wait till JT goes away because I cheated to make this fire. I used one of those fire starter laws you buy at the store. Yeah. I'm not rubbing two together. JT is a bushcraft guy. He's out there living off the land when he camps and stuff. Stretchy breeches. I thought you said stretchy bitches at first. I read that completely wrong. Terry stretches, stretchy bitches. Oh man, that's funny. Oh. The only bad thing about this fire pit and the firewood that I have It's really aged, so it burns fast. So I'll have to keep adding to the fire. I would make s'mores, but I don't like chocolate, Brianna. Chocolate tastes funky to me. And s'mores are good when you have people around you. You know, if you're just eating s'mores by yourself, that's kind of sad, in my opinion. But go to the store. Well, you gonna have a party? No, it's just me. I need this whole box of graham crackers, chocolate, and everything, marshmallows. It's just for me. I'm a pig. Whenever you come visit me, Brianna, we'll have s'mores. How about that? Maybe you're a loner. I can make that promise to you, to Brianna, that we'll have s'mores if you come over, because you probably won't, which is fine. I mean, you're on the other side of the country and you barely know me. It'd be kind of weird if you did show up. Get some of these big logs in there. Dance to the sparks, all that good stuff. Let me get some more firewood. I'll be making multiple trips, I'm sure. Like I said, a lot of this stuff's half rotten. Burns too damn fast. It's all good. Party in them stretch britches. Oh, man. Hiya, my brother's here. Hey, Pete. Yeah, you ever find yourself in Atlanta, Georgia, you can look me up. Or Athens, Georgia, I mean. I'm good. So did you guys have a good day? Anybody do anything good this weekend? Wonder what my brother's been up to. Just some good. You're actually busy. That's right. I'm a special ed, Terry. Maybe that's why people like me so much. They feel sorry for me. That's a lie, Terry. You're goofing off that truck all the time. Saying he works all the time because he's a truck. No, the fire pit came with the house, actually. This little whole setup came up as part of the house. So there were a lot of random stuff in the pit. I had it cleaned out. I cleaned it out. I don't know what they were burning before. You can see the plastic or something on top of some of the bricks there. I could turn them over, but I never think about it until they're hot. So yeah. Oh, Random's doing some cool stuff. Are you not a cricket fan? There's a lot of cricket fans in India where Ramesh is. They're celebrating all these teams playing right now. Never understood cricket or rugby. I just like silly American sports. It's toasty. See, if I don't chew on chips. It's like a campsite. You hear a few birds chirping, the crackle of the fire. There's no reason for me to go pitch a tent anywhere. I'm camping out right now, and I got a fully functional toilet inside. Yeah. On the rugby thing, at least the rugby looks more interactive. They made American football so weak now. They penalize everything. Every play, somebody's getting a flag on them for doing some stupid stuff on the field. You'll save it for another time. Oh, my dad's on here too. I got my brother and my dad on here. Where's my sister? We'll have the whole family. Oh, we got somebody screaming across the street. Like I said, you can see the fire. It burns down pretty quick. And I don't have a log splitter or even an axe to chop some of these round pieces apart. But like I said, they're really aged. They'll burn just fine the way they are. Robert is so strange. He likes to drink out of the bird bath. I give him a clean bowl of water. He wants to go drink that. You know, if you see a woman so sexy you drink her bath water, that's what Robert thinks about the birds. He's up there drinking their bath water. Get rid of your little twigs and stuff. I'll have plenty more of them throughout the year, I am sure. Figured I'd do a bonfire before it gets hot. It really gets hot. It's like 65 degrees right now, so it's really nice outside. You'd fall asleep by the fire. It'd be nice, yeah. Then I have the occasional reminder that I am in an urban area. Somebody honking their horn. Let's correct it first. Terry's not going to give me any slack, Dad. It's all good. Robert is not interested in the fire at all. He's like, it's all yours, buddy. I'm going to sit over here. That's just fine. If he falls asleep, no stay. Hey, you'll have to be here to draw eyebrows and other things on my face with a Sharpie. No, I didn't do much today. Hung around the house, took Robert for a walk. Didn't go anywhere. Watched a movie. Played some games. So, you know, just enjoyed outside a little bit. And here I am again. You'll draw the eyebrows, Brianna. Thank you. Will you draw me a beard and mustache like you did for yourself? Oh, and was it St. Patty's Day you did that? Or April Fool's Day? April Fool's Day you did that. Explain in detail. Guys, you're really after me today. All the things you guys are planning against me, I don't know if I want you guys over or not now. What's the old trick where you put the whipped cream or shaving cream in their hand, then tickle their face, so they smack themselves in the face? I watched Schindler's List for the first time. Very, very moving, interesting movie. I've seen scenes from it on the internet for years. I've heard about it over and over again for years, just never bothered watching it. And I was just scrolling along, and there it was. I said, well, why not? Yeah, this, I mean, you can get these bricks all day at like Lowe's or Home Depot. And they're curved that way so you can make this for gardening and stuff too, but you can use them as a fire pit. They're not glued together or any masonry to them, they're just stacked. Uh, Friendly fire. Now, Terry's giving me a hard time, but when he was on the split screen the other day with me, he was commenting on how hard it was to keep up. And now he's giving me a hard time. What's up with that, Terry? Hmm? Oh, you busted my chops, Terry. There we go. Don't want the stuff falling out of the pit. I was breaking some of the stuff apart earlier, and I had these medium-sized sticks, and as I was piling them up, Robert went over there and he poked around and grabbed one out of the middle and took off with it. Tried chewing it for a few minutes, and and just left it in the yard. Like, what are you gonna do with that stick, man? He wanted to chew on it, but as he started chewing on it, of course, he's getting pieces of bark in his mouth, and he's like, I don't like this. What the heck? This isn't like the dog chews he normally gives me. Yep. Clean up this mess, burn it all out. Pop, there we go. We got some snap, crackle, pops going on now. That should keep it going for a while. What do you think? Terry is like, superpower. He's the little red guy on my shoulder, telling me all the bad things to do. Yeah, this yard's just covered in trees. Stuff falls down all the time. I trimmed some trees. One of the branches here was hanging down like 6 feet from the top of this fire pit. I had this tree trimmer, and I had to cut that branch down. Imaginary wood. It's all part of your imagination. Tomorrow's going to be a good day. I'm going to go to that coffee shop again tomorrow morning. You can see me all kinds of twigs after the storm. Thanks, Dad. Terry's found out my secret. Talk to myself. I even answer myself sometimes. I'm looking at the phone, your comments. The fire looks better on the camera than it does in person. The angle I have you guys shooting down on it. Let's see if I need to turn this little spotlight on. Is that too bright? No. Now you guys can see me. Look at me. I'm actually prepared this time. I know it doesn't like me. I have the best conversations with myself. I ask myself a lot of questions. Like, where did I put certain things? I can't find them in the house. There it goes, dying down. They're going to have a marigold festival here in town the beginning of May. Plus this big to do here in town. It's like their big event on a Saturday. It'll be the first time going to that. The brightest thing I've done all day. Thanks, Random. What a true friend. Yeah, you know the most things when you're talking to yourself. You got all the answers. Oh, I got my improv class tomorrow night too. That's fun. It's a good group of people. Eventually, I'll be able to go on stage and do that a live stream for you two guys to watch. It's dying down. You want to go with me on Friday nights? I need to. Last Friday night, or last night, I should say, was a lot of fun. They did it was like five. Was it 5 people? Yeah, 5 people, and they were the only ones on stage. It was totally improv. And they picked the word from the crowd. Everybody was silent, so I just said the word banana. So they started they started the skit off doing different things involving bananas, like going to the store or being out of food, but all they have is a banana in the apartment, different things like that. And they kept bringing it up every once in a while. It was kind of funny. That's what they do most of the time. They just take a word from the crowd and build off of that. Well, it's a small group too, random. I mean, the audience is like 30 people max, and they're all doing the same things. A lot of them are improv people too. You know, you get some people from around town visiting and want to watch too. But I mean, they're just really friendly. They don't criticize. There's no drama. Everybody gets along real well. They support each other really well. It's a good group of people. It's very encouraging. They encourage each other a lot and help each other out. And it's just there to have a lot of fun. So yeah. Oh, Dad's doing Fiddler on the Roof again. I've never watched that movie. I guess I need to watch that one now. Then I'll be able to get all those other jokes people say about Fiddler on the Roof. They still joke about it. Yeah, they're a good group. And everybody's goal there is just to have fun. We're not in any kind of improv competition with other towns or groups or anything like that. So it's all good. Let's see if I can get this branch here. I got some other stuff I can drag over there to the fire. I got all kinds of stuff over here. Oh, that's a good rotten one. Falls right apart in my hand. A little big. No, that'll fit. Burn. wonder if this will break easy. Nope. It's all right. I came prepared. And there's one log cut. That wasn't too bad. Sorry if that was a little loud. I bet you would, Terry. Do I have a Jewish hat? I had one for my skits and I lost it. For my redneck Jew skits. I had another one I was going to do about Jewish space lasers. But I can't find the damn thing anywhere. I don't know. He's just messing with you, Dad. I lost it. I don't know where it is. I just misplaced it. It's somewhere stupid that I'm not thinking to look. I wore it with a skit I just did a couple weeks ago. I'm just drawing a blank. I can't think of where I put it. I don't know, man. That's how I do. That's how I roll, man. That's how I roll. Get in there and burn, damn it. Where's all my flames? It's all smoke now. There he goes. I think I'd heard a dog howling in the background. If you didn't see this fence behind me, you'd think I was camping right now. Or some people call it glamping with a G. Glamour camping. Or bougie camping. I thought that was what bringing your RV was. Oh man, you guys are funny. Can't believe Robert's just so scared of fires. He's way the hell over there, on the other side of the yard from me. Normally he'd be all in my face. He doesn't like it when I carry like if I carry the shovel or a broom or anything like that kind of stick. He doesn't like that. He gets away from me. Something happened to him in the past. You know, the weird sounds. I still got to find out that find out about that raccoon that's coming here, and because I put food out for the squirrels too, and there's some raccoons coming eating it all, leaving nothing for the squirrels. And Robert stays inside with me at night, so it's not like he's going to be out here chasing it off. That's all right. He's not required to stay. People can come and go as they please. No big deal. I didn't do a poll. I have to do it on that one. I can't do it from this phone. I have to walk up there and type in front of you guys. Maybe next time. No poll today. Oh, I saw snakes in the backyard. I haven't seen any snakes here. Now, in the other house, we had a swimming pool, and those little garter snakes would get in there all the time, fishing those little things out all the time. They're so tiny they can't do anything to you, but they eat bugs and stuff, so they're kind of cool to have around. But there's no like standing water, no lakes or ponds or anything like that around here, so I don't think we're going to see as much of that, which is fine. I saw big black snakes and all kinds of snakes at the other house. The last thing I need is Robert picking up a snake, getting bit on the face. It's a good thing we don't have snakes. It's still pretty cold out too. At night it's been getting down in the 40s, so won't be seeing snakes for a little while anyway, if there are any around to begin with. Man, my fire's totally died down, hasn't it? Well, dang it. We need some more stuff in here to get this fire going. Right now I'll be just throwing small stuff on top of big stuff. I don't think it's going to help much. It'll create heat. That's about it. I am in no short supply of this stuff. I don't think I'll have to use the power tool for this. I installed some LED lights on the back of the house too. I can show you those in a little bit if you hang around. Little LED strips with all the different colors and stuff. Of course, everything's wireless, right? Bluetooth and everything else. So you can control it from your phone. Make it dance all these different light patterns. It'll even, if you got music playing in the around it, it'll synchronize the lights to the music you're playing. So one day when I have a big, awesome party by myself and invite a DJ, I'll already have the lights. Find some inspiring DJ that wants to work for free. Have them throw a party on their YouTube Live. Oh, Dad's leaving. All right, Dad. Talk to you later. Ah, my brother's here. Just changed screens. Cool. Using a discotheque. Hey, it's Loraya. The Wi-Fi wasn't Wi-Fiing. I hate it when the Wi-Fi doesn't Wi-Fi. What's up with that? There we go. Flames. I made fire. Was it Tom Hanks on Castaway? I wish Rams was here. I heard the story. There's some island off of India that's completely restricted. You're not supposed to you'll go to jail for it. It's just indigenous people there. They want to be left alone. They do their own thing. They're self-sufficient on this little island. And some YouTuber decided he wanted to get out there and do some kind of live stream. And of course, he's like, "I'm here. Look at me." And they got in boats, came around there and arrested him right there on the spot. Took him to jail. live on camera for violating the sanctity of that island with those indigenous people were on. Now, you know, America's just America. It's fine. The weather was really nice, kind of breezy today, a little cool outside. My tomato plants are growing. Growing like crazy, all this rain we got going on. Yeah. Yeah, they're not resistant to disease and all this other stuff that we have. They just need to be left alone. And then what's wrong with that? I'm sure some other group will try to convince their way in there to teach them stuff they don't care about. Like all those indigenous tribes in the Amazon jungle and stuff, they got, polluted with modern technology and things like that. I don't know if there are any indigenous tribes still living in the Amazon jungle without being like modernized in some way. Killed a missionary. Ah, it shouldn't be funny, but it is. Get off the damn island. I'm telling you. You just can't leave stuff alone. You know? How long have these people been on this? They've been on this island since the beginning of time, probably. They don't need our help. They're doing just fine. Oh, you know about them, random? North Sentinel Island. Bet you could do Google Earth and zoom in on them from Google Earth. I talked about if I ever had a time machine, I like to go back in time, but I'd want to do it in space so it wouldn't disrupt the natural order of things, but I could view it in real time from space. Because in reality, if I went back in time, even 300 or 400 years ago, I would just die. I wouldn't know how to get food and stuff. I wouldn't last long at all, much less going back 3 or 4 thousand years back in time. Watch a bunch of videos on yeah, space time travel. That's what I would do. Because we have the technology, we can zoom in this backyard, see what I'm doing from space if they wanted to. I do have a lot of tree coverage, so it would be restricted. Have a good canopy. This backyard is completely covered in trees. It's awesome. This is nice. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me. Go visit them. I don't know if it was fake or not. I know there's stuff on the moon that we put stuff on the moon. I believe that. Isn't there something like they put some like mirrors or something on there where you can like reflect things back to Earth from it? And I don't know, some weird stuff that I've watched on TV. It is kind of bizarre that we went to the moon in the late '60s and early '70s, but never bothered to go back again. But at the same time, in that time, it was a Cold War. Colony of savages. Terry'd fit right in. That's awesome. Terry needs a country he can call home. Ramesh is a cool guy. I believe the ambition and the desire to go to the moon was there in the 60s and 70s because of the Cold War, and everybody, the government really didn't have any restriction on spending. They just, and it wasn't the Federal Reserve. It was based on gold standard. Different things were in place at the time, and then especially machine these different pieces to put the rockets together to go there. I don't know. It seems like we're the only ones really arguing the fact if it's real or not here in the States. I don't think it's much concern to other countries whether or not we actually walked on the moon or not. It's like they got bigger things to deal with than worry about some conspiracy theory. They did some scanning or something of the ocean floors and learning about. There's so much stuff here on Earth to learn about. I don't know why we're so focused on like the moon and Mars, unless it's just bragging rights for rich people. Now we do have things orbiting the moon. Why don't they bring back any pictures showing different things from the moon where we were there before? I mean, there's a lot of different good questions to put out there about it. But all the money they're spending to go to Mars and stuff, there's all kinds of unknown things just in the depths of our ocean. Hey, Ray's on here. What's going on, Ray? The dashing womble, a friend from the UK. Yeah, if we knew Ramesh's phone number, we'd be sending him text messages right now. Wake up, Ramesh! We're just hanging around the fire, chit-chatting. Robert doesn't like the fire. He's sitting on the other side of the yard from me. I don't know what his deal is. Conspiracy theories around the campfire. Nope, he doesn't like fire and he doesn't like sticks. Long sticks, like I said, when I carry a broom or something like that, or a shovel, he backs away. And I'm just holding it. So, I don't know. He's in a better place now. He doesn't have anything to worry about. Nothing like that anyway. He's in a better place now. Get all this trash put in there. All these limbs and branches and twigs. Oh my. I don't think I'm going to add any more logs to the fire. I'll let it burn down. You want to be 7 again? going on, Mel? Why on world would you want to be 7 again? I don't even remember anything before I was like 12, really. I think I have 1 or 2 fleeting memories of my early childhood, and that's about it. Some people say they have all these memories from like, I remember when I was 3 years old, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, sure you do. What are you doing, Robert? I can't see him. What are you doing over there? He's drinking out of the bird bath again. Weirdo. Thanks. That's a good little fire pit. Yeah, that's the only stipulation. You go back knowing everything you know now. I don't think, I've thought about that too. That's like, nah, I just stay where I am, ride it out. I don't want to go back. We didn't have all this social media and internet and crap when I was 16, so it's going to be completely different if you try to be 16 again today. That park I went to was really nice on Wednesday. Well, that's cool. There's no reason to go back. There's Robert. Hey, Robert, buddy. You come over here to say hi to me? Well, hey, people are asking about you. Let me move this out of the way a little bit for you. What's up, buddy? You want to say hi to everybody? The camera's way up there. Yeah, the camera's way up there. What do you think of the fire? Hmm? He hears it. He's not too sure about it, though. You don't have to worry about anything, buddy. It's all good. You're never going to let Terry live that down. Robert. Everybody's saying hi to you, Robert. You gonna say hi? You gonna say something back? Hmm? You slobbered on my leg. Aw. Everybody loves you, Robert. Yeah. You gonna go now? No. No pause. He's been putting his paws up on everything. I gotta like break him of that. He wants to jump up on me, and he doesn't realize his feet are dirty. Are you thinking you're gonna come to the other side and be able to jump on me? Later, Slay. Have a good night. You never been around a fire before, Robert? Oh, I dropped the chip. He found the chip I dropped. Oh, man. You're sulking, dashing today. I don't get it. Having a bad day gig working. Some of this wood's still wet from the rain we had a few days ago. It's fine, it's not burning that great. Did you eat the chip? Just a plain old corn chip. Tortilla chip. Hmm. Did you guys hear him? Hmm. What is he? Hmm? What is he? What is she? Hmm? He does these little whimper things. Family jobs, working for free? Forget that. Your family, son. You gotta work. You can't expect pay all the time. You gotta do a good thing for the family. You gotta do a selfless act. Work Saturdays non-stop. You're a good kid. You don't want to disappoint the family, so I need you here every Saturday. If you don't watch your attitude, you'll be here every Sunday too. How? We had such a roaring fire earlier. All my small stuff burned away. Are the building codes really hard in Australia? Are they real stringent? Or since it's a pre-existing home, or do you have to fall under building codes for that? I know the house I was in before had some weird wiring going on. This house seems to be pretty normal in its wiring. Nobody's messed with it and tried to do anything funky with it. New codes. You guys work off a 220 voltage there, right? In Australia? Isn't it 220 voltage there? I think the United States is the only one that does 110. It's like 220 at 50 hertz. It's like the standard electrical power there. 240. 240. Now the standard here is 120. Then you only have a couple of things that run off 240, like your range and your dryer. That's about it. Maybe your air conditioning unit. Random's in Australia. It's too cold in Canada. I don't want to go there. One ten's an odd voltage. Yeah, we're on 110 60 hertz, and I think you're 240, 50 hertz, something like that. We almost went, and then wasn't it like Tesla that wanted us to go DC instead of AC? Hmm. 240, 50. I think it's more efficient. That's why a lot of other countries, well, every other country does it. We're the only one using inches and feet too. You know, we got to be different. America. We had to have those power converters when I was deployed for different things we brought along with us, and like just basic stuff like lights and fans. It's much easier to lose voltage. Huh. Well, everything's now is so low voltage. I mean, all your electronics and stuff are like 5 volts, you know, 2 amps. Even TVs now don't pull that much power. It's only your appliances and stuff that still pull a lot of power. Goodness, app too many times. What gets me, I can do light switches and plugs and light fixtures and things like that, no problem. Um, it's really not that hard to do. It's the one where you go down a hallway and the one switch will turn it on, and you get to the end of the hallway, the other switch turns it off, and vice versa. I was trying to rewire, put new switches on there, and I got mixed up. I had to read the instructions and try to figure out which wire goes where. Oh, you don't like getting shocked? Getting zapped? All you gotta do is throw the breaker before you do anything. Everything's dead. I always turn the breaker off before I do anything. I'm too clumsy otherwise. I'd be shocked too. Two-way switching, three-way switching. Yeah, yeah. It's weird. I just try to match when I take one switch off. I try to match the wires to the new switch, how they were from the old switch. But I didn't do that. The kitchen had that 3 switch thing going on. I didn't do that in there. I just pulled both of them off, went up there, started putting the new ones on. I was like, wait a minute. I had to go back and forth like 3 times to get it straight. There's nothing wrong with the switches that are in the house now. I just wanted to update them, make them look nice. That's all. I don't remember random. They call it weird stuff, and then yeah, wrap my head around that. I've got enough stuff to worry about, and then trying to be a master electrician. You got me, bro. I don't know why they call it that. It's like that driveway parkway thing. I don't know why they call it that. I don't know, man. Well, I've been on here for an hour. We had a nice little fire. It's dying down almost. I think I'm going to call it an evening and let this thing die out. Thanks for joining in and hanging out. Are we going to count off? Yeah. Get clean up my mess. Get Robert in the house. All that good stuff. I'm getting up early in the morning. I'll be doing my coffee with Malcolm in the morning at 8 o'clock Eastern time instead of 7 on I do 8 o'clock on Sundays. And yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow. Party poopers. It's kind of like Brianna said earlier, just fall asleep next to the fire. Like the Three Stooges. Yeah, it's always fun to have you guys on here. Oh, that was a good little fire. It looked really good at first. It's definitely hot though. All right, guys. Have a great night. I'll see you guys in the morning or whenever. Stay cool. Like, share, subscribe, all the other good jazz. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.